Good morning. I'm Joanne Goodsell, and I'm your board president. And it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living in our beautiful community of Apple Valley. Please join us if you wish in singing our opening song, We Are All One. This is by Ernest, written specifically for our center. Thank you.
I can feel the love all around here beside me, feel it in my heart and my soul deep inside me, resonating deeper and deeper and deeper, lifting me up higher and higher and higher. You and I are one with everyone. Tap into the sound, right here in the center for spiritual living. You have found a home that is loving and giving, lots of happy hugs and the smiles on the faces. We don't have a problem with gender or races. Throw your fears away, love is here to stay. Friendship by the pound, love is all around. You should know the man, Dr. Holmes was the founder. His philosophy, there is none that is sounder. God's in everyone, we are interconnected. Gratitude and fun, don't let fun get neglected. It's no mystery. Thinking is the key. Peace and harmony. Change the way you see. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. We are into helping and love and forgiving. You might hear some singing and praying and music. Just to be inside here is so therapeutic. You know that it's true. I can feel it too. What a place to be. Come on in and see. Friendly people here. Troubles disappear. Know that we are one with everyone. We are all one. We are one. We are all one. We are all one.
We are an all-inclusive center of love, where we recognize and celebrate each person as divine and unique expression of the one spirit in all. Together, we are co-creating a world that works for everyone. We teach and embody the science of mind. We teach and embody the science of mind principles to support our core values of love, healing, spiritual growth, oneness, abundance, service, and diversity. Welcome home. Thank you to those of you joining us online today. We're so happy that you're here with us. Even though you're not with us in person, you're here online and in spirit, and the energy is reaching all of us. Now I invite you to please join me in reading the opening communion affirmation. It's in your program on the left side and up on the monitors. Okay. I believe in one power, one living spirit, one indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. I believe that spirit expresses through me and is the unity of all life. I believe that all thought is creative and that how I choose to think creates my personal experience. Is there anyone here today joining us for the very first time? If so, please raise your hand so we can welcome you. Welcome. Would you like to share your name? Pete. Welcome, Pete. Thank you. Welcome anyone new online, too. We thank you for being with us today. If you don't already have a welcome packet, you can pick one up at the welcome table, just outside the doors on the right. It includes a gift for you to use in our wonderful bookstore and gift shop. So please visit after service, where we are happy to assist you. We also send out daily text announcements. We send out our daily affirmations and updates regarding service and any upcoming events through a texting service. If you would like to join this service, please text, all caps, JOIN, join, to 833-683-2356. The info is also up on the monitors for your convenience, or you can get it at the concierge table. If you are no longer getting our daily messages and you would like to rejoin, please reach out to Brandi. She is happy to help you with the process. It's always great to be in the loop and stay connected. So most of our announcements are on the blue insert in your programs today. One side has the announcements, one side has the affirmations. You can take this home. I put mine on my refrigerator. So current events happening at the center can also be found online through our social media accounts on Facebook and Instagram. We have our HDCSL with you. In your program, there is a speaker's evaluation. We're doing this until we achieve our new minister. It's good practice, and we know what you like by filling these out, what you don't like by filling these out. And we know you all love Reverend David, but please fill him out anyhow. So after service today, we are gathering in the community room for fellowship and light refreshments, and everyone is welcome to stay and attend. Our drum circle will resume in September on the second Wednesday at 7 p.m. You can check back as it gets closer for more info on this event. Tai Chi with our own Chris Ernest happens right here in the sanctuary every Tuesday at 11:30. This is offered on a love donation basis. Join us to improve your range of motion and experience for yourself the many healing benefits of Tai Chi. Good for your mind, body, and spirit. Saturday, August 6th, we have a work day with Frank and Cruz. And it's going to be at 7:30 a.m. 7:30 a.m. before it gets too hot, hopefully. See Frank if you have any questions. Also, at the concierge desk is a sign-up sheet if you'd like to be one of the people that provides cookies on a non-potluck Sunday. And we also have a spaghetti luncheon that's a fundraiser coming up August 28th. Those tickets are available for purchase and sign up in the bookstore. And next Sunday, August 7th, we have Reverend Caroline Flanders speaking. After service, join us in the social hall for potluck and birthday cake to celebrate August birthdays. Please bring a main dish or a side dish to share. The center will provide a dessert, the birthday cake. All are welcome to join. Sunday, we've got a lot going on here. Did you know that? Sunday, August 14th, we have a guest minister, Reverend Mark Acamando. He will be speaking, and after service, Reverend Mark will be facilitating a sacred healing sound bath, also right here in the sanctuary. The suggested donation for this event is $25 per person. Flyers are at the concierge desk. And also see Brandi, our beautiful Brandi, if you have any questions. We look forward to gathering together. Okay, that's it for the announcements.
Take a breath.
Everybody take a breath. Every Sunday, we share the vision for our new minister. We ask you to hold this vision with us throughout the week. Printed copies are also available at the concierge table for you to take home as well. Please join me in reading this. Our purpose is unity. Our vision is to be a dynamic teaching center where we learn to experience the Spirit within us and to express our fullest potential in life. Our new minister is comfortable with shared leadership, accessible to our community, has humor, tact, and is kind. Our new minister is intelligent, a fine teacher of science of mind, an inspired speaker, and feeds us spiritually. Our new minister lives the science of mind with integrity, has a consciousness of abundance, is authentic and unbiased. Our new minister is enthusiastic while being emotionally mature, committed, and connected to our community, and is wise in all of their affairs. And so it is. I'd now like to welcome our practitioner of the day, Lori Smith, to come on up. And she's coming from the back, so she'll be here in a second. Here comes Lori.
Thank you, Joanne. And good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Please join with me in reading Dr. Ernest Holmes' promises together. They are on the front page of your program. I keep the promise that I have made myself to affirm in this moment that I am abundant, healthy, strong, and happy. I keep the intention to daily speak this truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, that it is one with the great cause of life, truth, power, and action. I whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy with the realization of its limitless possibilities. I assure my soul. So for our contemplation today, let us turn within as Chris plays In the Silence by Jack Fowler.
In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release. As my heart opens up to the voice, I awake to these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said. And right here in this holy silence, I find God, I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release. As my heart opens up to the voice, I awake to these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said. And right here in this holy silence, I find God. I find God. I find myself.
And now Clay Baylor will join me in lighting the flames of faith. We perform the Flames of Faith ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all peoples and all faiths, all beings come from the one great universal presence, which we call Spirit. The unity candle represents the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the second candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the third candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of compliance with the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle, acknowledging all forms of new thought, the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for inclusivity, affirming that all are welcome here. And as Clay lights the healing candle, please put silently into the light names of loved ones, knowing that they have the experience of Spirit's eternal love. And now invite you to close your eyes as we move within. Taking a deep conscious breath now, breathing in this life, breathing in this joy, this peace, knowing there is only this one all-providing source, this infinite intelligence, this divine wisdom, this knower of truth, beauty, peace, and love. This is the truth of our being also. One in spirit, one in mind, one in this very breath that is breathing us in this moment. And I speak my word in the first person so that you may embody these words as your very own. I am so blessed. I am grateful and thankful for this moment, for this life, for this center, knowing that I am open, aware, and accepting of all God's good gifts. I am at peace. I am joyous. I am filled to overflowing with the possibilities, the wondrous, limitless goodness that is my very life and the life of everyone everywhere. So awesome is this moment. Overjoyed. I am thrilled. I am blessed. And I am grateful for this center and for all its volunteers, all in service to each other and to you. Blessing your practitioners, your board of trustees, and blessing Reverend David and his message today. We are so thankful, we are so honored, and we're so grateful to have him here to support this center with love and peace and grace. So I just release this word, knowing all is well, all is good, all is God. And together we say, and so it is. Namaste.
We have a song for you today called Down the Road of Life. Concentrate on what you can bring. See the love in everything, and your heart will sing like an eagle on the wing. If you're thinking, what can I do? Just be grateful, just be true. I know it can happen to you. Let the light of love shine through. Down the road of life we all go. What will happen we don't know. How you think and what you believe will determine how it goes. Down the road of life we all go.
Is that a Chris original?
Yes.
Thank you for more. And I want to thank Lori for that beautiful prayer treatment. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce our guest speaker today. Reverend David Allen Cruz is a certified hypnotherapist of 18 years of steady practice. It should be 19 pretty
Actually,
soon.
it's 19, yeah.
Okay, we'll correct that. I thought you've been coming for a year, so it must be 19 now. Anyhow, he's also a Science of Mind minister. He recognizes his life as a living miracle. He is a demonstration of the power of the mind. Reverend David is a guest speaker with us frequently, and it is always such a pleasure to have him lead our service with his enthusiasm, energy, wisdom, and musical talents. Please join me in welcoming back Reverend David Allen Cruz.
Good morning, High Desert! I am surrounded by the light of God. I am floated by the love of God. I am protected by the power of God. Wherever I am, God is. I am surrounded by the light of God. I am enfolded by the love of God. I am protected by the power of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, wherever I am, God is. 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 I am surrounded by the light of God. I am enfolded by the love of God. I am protected by the power of God. Wherever I am, God is. I am surrounded by the light of God. I am enfolded by the love of God. I am protected by the power of God. Wherever I am, God is. 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 Thank you. I think I finally memorized the words of that song. And I wrote it. I didn't actually write it. That was actually Unity's prayer that I adapted. But I think y'all remember the first time I presented it.
Yes.
Catastrophe. What a pleasure it is to be back here. I so look forward. And by the way, oh man, the last time we were here, we had such a good time. It was the auction. Remember that? We had such a good time. And Reverend Lori and Don Savage were here with us, and they had such a wonderful time. And I don't know who made that pecan pie. Oh my God, that was so good. And also Marina salsa. Ooh, I don't know why you're not doing this every month. It's just such a cool thing. It came to my attention, particularly last week, that Chris and I think, are sharing the same cosmic mind. because one of the songs, I was thinking about which song I wanted to do today, what it was I wanted to share, and one of the songs that I was looking at and practicing was Shower the People. Yes. Of course, Chris beat me to that punch last week by doing that with the choir. And then a couple of months ago, I wanted to do the Simon and Garfunkel song, Bridge Over Troubled Water. And Chris beat me to that one by a week. So Chris, I'm gonna guess that this is not one that you would have normally done. Are you familiar with a composer singer by the name of Chet Baker?
Chet Baker?
Yeah.
That's not the trumpet guy, is it?
I think it might be, but he's a singer composer. Anyway, I heard this song and got kind of obsessed with it. It's really kind of a cool little song because it's so simple and so sweet. And what I want to do is I want to share this song with you and then kind of look at it from a slightly different perspective. I want to look at it first from the relative, which is, you know, it's a love song. And then maybe from the metaphysical. And then maybe into the absolutes. And the thing is, it's a nice, simple little shuffle song. And the words are just kind of sweet. And I just want you to kind of enjoy them, if you will. Whenever it's early twilight, I wait till the star shines through. Funny, it's not a star I see. It's always you. Whenever I roam through roses, and lately I often do. Funny, it's not a rose I touch, it's always you. If a breeze caresses me, it's really you strolling by. If I hear a melody, it's merely the way you sigh. Wherever you are, you're near me. You dare me to be untrue. Funny, each time I fall in love, it's always you. If a breeze caresses me, it's really you strolling by. If I hear a melody, it's merely the way you sigh. Wherever you are, you're near me. You dare me to be untrue. Funny, each time I fall in love, it's always you. Funny, each time I fall in love, it's always you. familiar with that one?
No.
Nice, huh?
Great.
Wish I'd written it. So, it's a love song. I know that the theme this month is relationships, and, you know, that's kind of like what you might think this should be about. But what kind of relationship are we really talking about? Well, let's go through the words. Whenever it's early twilight, I wait till a star shines through. Recognizing that the beauty of life is worth waiting for. That there comes that point in life where you can see the glory of it, the beauty of it, the magnificence of it. And nowadays, with the James Webb telescope, we're looking at stars a whole different way, right? We're seeing them as something that is beyond remarkable, beyond amazing, beyond our comprehension. I wait till a star breaks through. Funny, though, it's not a star I see. It's always you. When you're in love, you know, when you've got that romantic thing going on and you just have that wonderful feeling of connection with someone, a special someone, it's kind of like everything reminds you of that individual, right? That's kind of what we do. That's kind of where we go with them. When you go into a spiritual consciousness, you start to recognize that connection with the divine. Recognizing that it's always that which is the creator, that which we are connected with, that thing that is divine energy. The next line goes, whenever I roam through roses, and lately I often do. Again, the relative, I'm in love. Everything is a rose garden. Everything smells beautifully. And that's wonderful. But lately, I often do. On a spiritual level, isn't it, don't you find yourselves, and this is a very spiritual community. I know y'all truly live and you walk this stuff. You walk your talk. You find that wherever you are, you're noticing the divine energy, the divine element, the thing that connects you with it. And sometimes that means, funny, it's not a rose I touch. It's always you. It's always the divine. That beautiful flower that I'm enjoying, that I'm looking at and smelling and touching is a manifestation of divine energy, a manifestation of love, a manifestation of divine creativity, and I get to interact with it. Honey, it's not a rose I touch, it's always you. Listen to the beauty of these. This man was in love when he wrote this, there's no question about it. If a breeze caresses me, it's really you strolling by. If I hear a melody, it's merely the way you sigh. And I find myself, and I'm sure you do this as well, and if you don't, do, going into my meditations, wherever I might be, and as I'm in that meditation, I can feel that breeze caressing me, recognizing that it is the divine, connecting with me directly, touching me, caressing me. And the beauty and the magic of music is the voice of God. The sound of the birds, the warmth of the sun. It amazes me that when I feel the warmth of the sun, I realize that is a flame radiating from this star 93 million miles to connect with me. And I'm connected with it. I'm connected with all. Wherever you are, you're near me. Wherever you, doesn't that sound a lot like wherever I am? Right? Wherever I am, God is. Wherever you are, you're near me. Now, this next line was strange to me. I was trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to work this one? And the line is, you dare me to be untrue. That's kind of weird. You dare me to be, well, when we're in love relationships, sometimes we do that, right? Come on, go ahead. See if you can find somebody better than me. Come on, I dare you. Right? A little bit of romantic ego in there, maybe. But it occurred to me on the metaphysical level that daring me to be untrue is the gift of free will. I get to forget. I get to sometimes not feel connected. I get to sometimes feel alone. Do I want that? Well, once you come to the spiritual recognition, you don't. That's the dare. Go ahead, try it out. See what it feels like to be disconnected from the divine. And so many of us go through that. I've gone through that many times in my life, for long periods of life. I remember going, thinking, oh my God, God hates me. I'm blah, 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 blah. And that's part of, I think, the process. That's part of the spiritual evolution, where we get to experience the disconnect so that when we reconnect, and we're never truly disconnected, that just doesn't really happen. It's the consciousness, it's the recognition that I've always been, wherever you are, you're near me, wherever I am, God is. But when you really get to experience it, say, oh, yeah, now I remember. Now I feel it. Now I'm there. I'm in the presence. It's all around me, and it's within me. And that leads us to that final line. Funny. Each time I fall in love, it's always you. It's always you. Yes, it's the individual. That's the relative. Yes, it's the person that represents that. Yes, it's that warmth. Yes, it's that touching. Yes, it's that wonderful interaction that we get to have with another human being, whatever that level of relationship is. Yes, it's that. And it's always the divine. It's always God, manifested into the form of that particular individual. And what a wonderful recognition that is, that God is there in that form with me, for me. And that is the relative to the metaphysical, but I said there was a third level. The third level is the absolute. Because ultimately, what we're really talking about is loving myself, loving my life, loving this manifestation, this experience so much that I draw that divine loving energy to me. I allow it to manifest into all its so many wonderful and radiant forms, in all of its beauty, in everything that I see and I hear and I touch and I taste, and in the form of the person that I love. And it's all for me. And it is me. And I am it. I am that. I am. Wherever you are, you're near me. You dare me to be untrue. Funny. Each time I fall in love, it's always you. Namaste. You like this? I love you.
Thank you, Reverend David. Am I on? Yeah, I am. Okay. Thank you, Reverend David. That is a unity prayer of protection that he was singing, and my parents were in unity, and they used to say it every night to each other before they went to bed, so I appreciate you singing that. So now it's our giving time. Oh, no, it's not. We're going to have a special song. This is a congregational song, and it's Thank You for This Day by Karen Drucker. So please join as Chris goes along.
Please sing along. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing day. This healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful day. This beautiful day. This beautiful day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. You're wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing day. This healing day. This healing day. This
Thank you, Christian community. Now, this is our giving time. Please take a moment to join me in appreciation for this community and our philosophy. We know we live in an abundant universe. Oops. There is always more than enough to share and to spare. We use this time to open up the flow of abundance and circulate that energy with gratitude. Because we appreciate you and your contributions, we make it easy for you to give. In addition to place your offering in the basket today, there are various ways that you can contribute to our center. You can use the Vanco app on your smartphone or tablet. You can visit our website to make a donation. That's www.hi-desertcsl.org. You can scroll down and hit the donate button. It's in a little red heart. Or you can drop off a donation throughout the week or by mail. Thank you for supporting our center. With all of you, all of this is possible.
Yep.
And thank you to our ushers today for your service. Please join me in reading aloud our Declaration of Affirmative Giving, located inside your program, on the left side and also on the monitors. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I joyously contribute to the vision of this spiritual center, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And I invite our ushers to start at the front of the room with the baskets, please.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
And blessed indeed we are. Blessed to have this wonderful place. Blessed to have this wonderful community. This loving, giving, open, and abundant community. Blessed to share our gifts amongst ourselves. Blessed to contribute to the continuing mission that is the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living. To share love, to share light, to share truth. It's been ongoing and it shall continue to be ongoing. It is never ending because the love is abundant and it flows and it flows and it grows and it grows. This I know to be true. And so I bless this gift, knowing that it grows in abundance, working for the good of all to make this a better world. And so it is. So it is.
Thank you. So I'd now like to invite the practitioners to come up to the stage with us. Our practitioner team is here to serve you. The prayer request box is in the garden room under the picture of Dr. Holmes, Dr. Ernest Holmes, and our practitioners' phone numbers are on the back side of your program. Please reach out to one of our experienced practitioners for prayer, especially if you are going through a challenging in your life. They are here to know the truth for you and are available after service for spiritual support if you would like some prayer. I want to thank you to all of you who've joined us in person today, and I want to thank all of you online who've joined us. We will see you next Sunday, August 7th, with Reverend Caroline Flanders. And don't forget, we have Birthday Sunday and potluck as well next week. Have a great week, everyone. And now they invite the practitioner to lead us in our affirmation. And then Reverend David's going to do the benediction. And after Chris plays God Makes Me Want to Sing, please stay in here for a special treat, and then we can all have coffee and refreshments.
So I'm going to repeat it one time and then you can join in with me. I find my true self as I connect to the God within. Here we go. I find my true self as I connect to the God within. One more time. I find my true self as I connect to the God within.
And the God within is within here, within us, within me, right here and right now. This service has been perfect in every way. This service is exactly what it was meant to be, and it will do exactly what it's meant to do. I know this to be true. I know this to be right. I know this to be good, and I know this to be complete. We are complete, and so it is.
So it is.
Following along, some of you have been following my TikTok and Facebook videos. Starting on July 1st of this month, I've been doing every day what I call my birthday push-up challenge. Now, this is something I started last year when I turned 70. Why? I don't know. It just kind of came to me to do something different and interesting and challenging. And I wasn't sure I was going to do it this year, and I just didn't make up my mind until July 1st, and I said, yeah, I'm going to do it again this year. So what is this about? It's not about, I'll tell you what it's not about. It's not about showing off. Well, yeah, it is. But it's not about showing off like that much. And secondly, it's not about denying. It's not about denying. I turned 71 this year, and it's not like, denying that I'm 71. No, on the contrary, it's embracing 71. It's saying, I'm 71 and I can do this. I'm 71 and I can power my way through this. And so, hang on, we're trying to see this Facebook thing. So, this is really, one of the jobs I have as a minister is to be inspirational. And if all I do is inspire through words, then maybe I'm not doing the full job that I'm meant to do. So, go live. There we go. 2, 1. So, I thought, what's one of the ways that I can do this that's going to demonstrate possibility? And I remember several years ago talking with a friend of mine who is now Reverend Greg Dorst. Some of you might know him. And we were having a conversation about how it is that so often those of us who enter into the spiritual life kind of start to forget the importance of our physical selves. That we start to forget that we need to take care of ourselves because we think, well, it's all about spirit. The body doesn't matter. The body matters. I'm a human being. I'm a manifestation. This is divine energy manifested into this magnificent form. And it's my job, it's my responsibility, my ability to respond to this thing called the body by taking care of it and by honoring it and by challenging it. So yes, we want the mind to grow and to expand and to strengthen, to become aware of our personal power, but we want our bodies also to be powerful and to reflect that divine energy and the truth of who we are, the truth of who I am. And this is one way that I found to do it. I probably could have done I don't know, hiking or something. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of ways of doing this. They wouldn't all fit in a TikTok video, but you only get 3 minutes of that. So, you know, this was the thing. Silly? Yeah, it's supposed to be silly. It's supposed to be kind of fun. It's supposed to be kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, I hope perhaps inspiring to some. Maybe you'll do something in your own way to honor yourself, to honor this life, to honor your vitality, to honor your energy. So I'm going to do this. First thing I'm going to do is turn on this timer. And then to do these push-ups, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do an incline push-up. That means my feet are going to be up on the stairs and push down. Add a little bit more challenge to it. And I usually don't set a goal. I usually say, we'll just go until I peter out. But I'm going to set a little goal today. I'm going to say that I'm going to do at least my age. 71. Here's the thing. I've never done this with an audience. I've always done it at home. And I'm going to ask you to count with me for me, okay? Because I'm going to want to draw your energy and see how that works for me. So let me do this first. We're counting down now, and see what happens. Better loosen up. Good morning and welcome to the most beautiful day in the world. And this is Reverend David, and I'm in Apple Valley at the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living. Yay! And all of those are the people. Here we go. They're all out there. And so this is the first time I've done this. This is day 31. This is the final day of my birthday month push-up challenge. And this is the first time I've ever done it outside of my home this time around. And first time I've done it with an audience, and let's see what happens. They're going to help me out. I'm going to do a little incline push-up. Hopefully I can get the angle on this correct so that y'all can see. And get ready. And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 75. And now I don't have to do this for a while. Yeah, why not?
Congratulations.
Thank you, High Desert. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, everybody. Namaste. Namaste. In Lakesh. Aloha.